What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here. Yes, it's been a while. It's August 6th. And yeah, I've been talking about uh, wrestling in general not being, it just isn't living up to what it should live up to. Let's face it. WWE, with all the talent that they do have, uh, it is not the talent's fault. It's the booking, it's the creative team. They just don't come up with good storylines to utilize this talent. We got SummerSlam coming up. Right now, as we speak, Bayley's shoulder is questionable, and she may not face Alexa Bliss for the women's title on Raw at SummerSlam. Now, first off, how many times is Bayley going to get a chance to regain that title? It was much like Becky Lynch when Alexa was on SmackDown. Um, Here we go again in the same circle of superstars. Bayley, Alexa, Sasha. You got other talent on the roster. Fit them in some way. You got Nia Jax. Fit them in. Do something. You need to do something. How do you make stars out of people if you don't use them and put them in prominent positions? The Universal title match with Brock Lesnar, the champion, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe. There's a lot of reports out there. It's going to be Roman Reigns to come out with the Universal title. Brock Lesnar is going to drop the belt. But why Roman Reigns? Why not Samoa Joe? Why not Braun Strowman? You've been pushing Braun Strowman all these months. So why not put him on top of the mountain? Why not give him the opportunity to be the king, to hold that Universal title? Or even so, why not Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe has been a great talent no matter where he's been, and he's always been underutilized. Roman Reigns has got a lot of time ahead of him, and he's gonna become a huge star, if not already. Maybe not by the fans, but in the WWE's eyes. They're talking about Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose again. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? We've seen it so many times. One of the matches that could be intriguing, and if it isn't predictable, then I'm totally off base. But then again, so isn't the WWE. Jinder Mahal, the WWE champion, facing the number one contender, Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura is so popular amongst WWE Universe. There is no way in hell he should not go in and win this title from Jinder Mahal. If Jinder retains, then it shows the WWE going in a totally different direction that they've never ever done before. They brought a guy that was a jobber, finally after so many years, and they put him on top of a pedestal, and then you bring in a huge popular star, and if he beats that popular star, then the WWE better rethink their creative team and their booking. They should fire them all, replace them, because this would not work in my eyes. Nakamura should end up defeating Mahal and become the new WWE champion. Now, with that being said, they have pushed Baron Corbin. But his push has been pushed, stop, push, stop, push, stop. Now he has the Money in the Bank briefcase contract. Could Corbin cash in on Nakamura? Would it make sense? Probably not, because Nakamura being so popular, holding the title, and Corbin going to cash in, would it make sense for Corbin to lose? If I were the WWE, let Corbin hold on to the belt to a less popular champion. But then again, the roster for the WWE's SmackDown brand is so small. It's not a great talented roster. So what do? It remains to be seen. Tag teams. I don't even want to get into that. I think since the Hardy Boys came back and won at WrestleMania, they've sort of, like, the WWE have given them the world. Yeah, TNA gave them the world. They gave them a creative situation where they control what they wanted to do. not here in the WWE, but the WWE is acting like the Hardy Boys are like the end all be all. They're not. Trust me. And the New Day, I'm sick and tired of seeing them on top. Maybe you WWE fans that are New Day fans are happy with it. I really like the Usos as a heel team. The only problem is we didn't see them very often. That was the big problem. We saw the New Day more on SmackDown Live than we did the Usos, and they were holding the titles. What's wrong with that picture? And Mike Kanellis, aka the real name Mike Bennett, with Maria, I think that gimmick on SmackDown is totally wasted. This love gimmick is totally ridiculous. Bennett is a much better talent than that. Why the WWE chose that route is beyond me, and I know why. Because their creative team totally sucks. It really does. People were talking about John Cena coming back. There was rumors Cena was going to face Jinder Mahal and get beat at SummerSlam. What's the sense of Cena coming back, getting a title shot, which he doesn't deserve, and then lose and leave? Because that's what Cena's going to do. Cena's career is winding down. Whether you WWE fans that love John Cena want to hear this or not, Cena's around part-time. And when he comes around, it's for a very short stint. Why they gave him the 16th title reign at the Royal Rumble this past year is beyond me, because he held it for 2 lousy weeks. Cena is better than that. The WWE creative team is so messed up, they even let Randy Orton win the Rumble. And they weren't thinking that we didn't want to see another Orton-Cena match at WrestleMania? Crazy. So then it becomes Bray Wyatt. This whole year has been a disaster for the WWE, and Brock Lesnar needs to go. Brock Lesnar is only around part-time to get the big bucks, and every time he comes around, the WWE gets on their hands and knees and they kiss his fucking feet. And that's just how it is. You got guys like Samoa Joe. You got guys like Braun Strowman. You now have Nakamura. You have guys here that need to get opportunities. You have Baron Corbin. You have Enzo and Big Cass. When they were together, they should have been tag team champions. What does the WWE do? No, they keep it on the New Day. And then they decide to split up Enzo and Big Cass. Again, big mess up with WWE creative. So, this is part 1 of my rant on the world of professional wrestling. Part 2 will be on my alternate channel, the Iceman V2013, and it's going to be talking about Global Force Wrestling taking over TNA Impact Wrestling and what they've done and what I think about it. So if you're interested, check it out. It'll be coming out later. Peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Sunday.